In the name of Almighty God, the most merciful and the beneficent. It is so, first of all, I want to thank you, Diane, and I want to thank the organizer of this rally and all the friends to invite me to come and share my thoughts with you. My name is Salim Akhtar. I represent the American Muslim Alliance. It's a national organization as the national director, and also American Muslim Task Force on Civil Rights and Elections. That is the umbrella of the major Islamic and Muslim American organizations. It is so heartening to see all of you and listen to all the speakers before me. And especially, I always wanted to see Mr. Scott Ritter, and I am glad to listen to him. We have all spoken, I mean, most of this spoken well about the danger of the nuclear war and what it has done in the past 80, 78, 80 years ago, and what it can do. You know, most of the people think in the public, general public think that the nuclear is a deterrent to any war, which is not true. So I want to submit to you what we believe in, you know. First of all, the American Muslims, not only the American Muslims, but the Muslims all over the world, they stand in solidarity with you for the sole purpose of the peace and justice. And what we believe, what we believe is that's part of our faith, that if you kill a one human being, just one, it is like killing the whole humanity. But if you can save just the one life even, it is like saving the whole humanity. So with this belief, we are bound to stand in solidarity, not only the American Muslim, but Muslim across the world. Many couple of the speakers before me, they already mentioned the Madeleine Albright. Okay. Yeah, to be exact, what he said when somebody asked that how many million or some plus some children who got died because of their actions. Was that what? And she said simply yes. I mean, and I have been wondering since then what as a Muslim, what I am raised and to believe, the respect and honor of the woman, because the woman is the one, her laps and her belly to endure and save the humanity. She is uh, she is the one who safeguard the culture, the safeguard the value human values. And I was surprised how it could be become so bad that a woman who's supposed to nurture and supposed to protect the humanity, okay, that can come out from the mouth of a woman who is leading a whole nation in British in that case at that time, okay. But what I tell you, that what we believe, and with this is, you know, by the virtue of this belief, the whole Muslim universe, universally, that stand with you. What I want to submit with you is that we need to address the root causes of the war. We must address all the means, all the reasons, that can create the conflicts between individuals, between groups, and between the nations. Now, every single organization, regardless if it is UNO, is a NATO, or any other organization, which is designed in a way that they are doing, it's a scheme and planning to undermine the less fortunate and the underdeveloped countries up there. And we must stand it and speak out. Now, there is a three-pronged strategy which we normally adopt. and I wish to submit to you what is the three-pronged strategy. Now, I divide it into that one is the mob politics, which we are doing now, is a rally, you know. The other second is the advocacy. We need to do the advocacy into the masses in United States, town to town, city to city, state to state, and across the border, across Atlanta, in Asia, in Africa, to awaken the people of the danger. Because the common people think they cannot believe it. The human has a short memory. They do not remember that's what happened 78 years ago. It can happen again. So we have to awaken up the common people. So that's the advocacy we need to take out, and we need to do the diligent work. You know, we believe and we do and we practice in a non-violent struggle. Our struggle is very non-violent. And the third and the last strategy which I may submit to you is that we must use our votes at the polling booth, you know, but I call it electro-politics. When we choose the candidates from bottom up, from a municipality member of the municipalities, state assemblyman, state senator, all the way to the U.S. Senate, and then Congress legislators, and the President of the United States. We should be able to be bold enough and come out as a block vote and then demand that we must take every single measure to alleviate those scheming and planning to undermine the majority of 95 to 98% of the human race, you know, uh, to have a uh, new colonialism, you know, economic colonialism, and keep the underdeveloped countries, you know, because economics is the reality that cause a rift between haves and haves not. We need to do every single thing. We need to voice up, and we need to stand up, and we need to do what we need to do is have a deliver the block votes from bottom to top or top to the bottom. Okay, these are the things we need to do. We need to continue to do the hard work. We need to explain that it is the possibility. We cannot close our eyes the danger of the mass destruction. We cannot close that eyes. Okay, in the case of the recent what's happening between uh, the recent war with a conflict right now, and the only solution is the negotiations. After every single war, there has been historically people are people are bound to go to the negotiation table. Okay, if we really cherish the sanctity of the human life, we must insist our individual citizens. We must insist the lawmakers. We must become part of the decision-making process instead of we being led by legislators and the president. We must be in the area where we have our say so. Okay, so we need to become the part of the decision makers. We have to utilize all the avenues. It's good. It's very heart thriving to see the people coming from different places you know, of the nation. And I know there are some small and you know big gathering going on in many other cities across the world. Okay, but we have to do more than that. I again thank you so much. God bless you, and thank you for the organizer. Okay, and you all have a nice day. Thank you.